everybody, it's Kathy Champion and you're back in my craft room here at Random Acts of Crafting, and I want to thank you so much for tuning in with me today. I have been MIA for the last couple of days and I think I just kind of hit a lull. I was working in my craft room trying to come up with something that I could bring to y'all, but it was like nothing came together. So again this morning I came in and I sat down and I started trying to come up with something, and I had something that really came together for me and I thought it was very attractive, and this was not inspired by anybody. It was basically me pulling out some of my supplies and just giving it a shot. I had picked this Bo Bunny stamp set up at Tuesday morning. I don't even know when. It might have been a couple weeks ago, something like that. And they had this a series called Sweet Clementine stamps, and this was one. These two were both included in the Sweet Clementine. So this actual background stamp was what prompted my my card to start with today. So I'm going to show you what I did. I decided to cut down a piece of white cardstock and I stamped this in a blue, and I used this VersaFine Clair, and this is in the color Paradise, and it is a beautiful, beautiful blue. Let me bring this up closer so you can see that. Isn't that gorgeous? So then once I got it stamped, it looked like it needed some inking, so I used the same ink and I used my blending tool and I inked around the edges of it. So I pretty much have this card together, and I didn't want to redo it, so I thought I'd just bring it to you like this, and we're going to put it together So I thought I need something bright and cheery, so I pulled out this yellow cardstock, and this is almost like a sunshine yellow, and any yellow will do, but you want something bright. So what I'm going to do is I want to put this, and I cut this piece down so it would fit on this card, and I want a tiny border at the top and the bottom with that wider border on each side. I think it just looks attractive like that, and a little bit different than our regular matted cards. And sometimes I just like to be a little different. Yeah, y'all know that I am way different, right? So what I did is I used my my Gina Marie nested scallop stitch dies, and again I used these two larger dies, not the largest but the next to the largest and the next one, and I cut two circles out, and I wanted to keep my white and yellow and blue theme going on in this card. So the first one is going to go down like this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this card together and then we'll come back and glue it. And then I cut the smaller one that I want to live right inside, just like that. And you can see already that this card is absolutely lovely. But I recently got the Butterfly Gala, and y'all know that I'm in with Stampin' Up now, and they have such beautiful, beautiful products. And this Butterfly Gala comes with the stamp set and a coordinating punch. And look at this punch. These butterflies, let me pull the stamp set off for y'all so you can see. This is a photopolymer stamp set. And let me get a piece of white, and hopefully that will help you see it a little bit better. But the small butterflies and the larger butterflies are connected. So when you use your butterfly punch, you are punching the large one and the small one at the same time, and you stamp them together. And then in order to color them, I stamped it. I used this one right here for the one that I've got. I used the little body, and I used the wings. I'm sorry. I tried to hold that in and it actually came out much louder than it would have if I had just sneezed. I do apologize. My allergies are really kicking. The tree pollen is starting to fly. And And I am sneezing like crazy. I do apologize. I'm so sorry. But anyway, I did the blue. I stamped the butterfly itself in black and his body in black. Then I went back with my blue and I lined the blue up over top of him and stamped him in that same blue that I did my background stamp with. And I thought that just turned out so, so pretty. But I also did the smaller butterfly. And I thought, how cute would it be? And I'm not sure if I want it to be here or here. Maybe like that. I also used these two dies and I taped them together, put them down on my paper, and it cut me a beautiful little frame. And I thought, I want to nestle my frame right in here. Something like that. And I'm thinking I may want to just set this butterfly like right there, and maybe this one right here. And I have another sentiment, and I like I said, I did use the butterflies from this set as I showed you, but I also have the Sending You Thoughts, and this was a freebie. Right now, anyone that purchases $50 worth of product can pick out a free stamp set from the Celebration catalog. And if you go to my website, and I'll have that linked below, you can see how you can earn some free products. So for every $50 you spend, you can actually pick out a $50 prize. Or if you spend over $50 and you move up to $100, there's some $100 prizes in there, or you can pick two $50s. Totally up to you. There's paper packs, there's stamp sets, there's just some card kits, there's some beautiful things in there. So you can go to my website and look for those, and if you have any trouble finding what you're looking for, shoot me an email and I'll be sure to link you up with what you need to know. So anyway, I am going to stamp If Loving Thoughts Could Heal. Because I'm thinking so many people are sick right now, and I thought this would make such a cheery, beautiful card for someone that maybe is feeling under the weather. And I also wanted something that would kind of brighten my soul, because I haven't been feeling as well as I would like. My allergies, I haven't been sleeping as well as I should, just a lot of things going on. So but I am excited to be here, and I am so excited to be crafting again and have something that came together for me. Like I said, it has just been kind of a dry period for me. So what I'm going to do is I'll put some art glitter glue down, and I'm just going to put this down directly flat to the card. And I've just eyeballed it because I'm not, trying to be perfect or anything. Now this piece right here, I want to stamp If Loving Thoughts Could Heal, and I want to stamp that right there. So I'm going to get a stamp block, and these are our cling stamps. And when I say they're cling stamps, in a lot of the stamps are the red rubber, but they have the cling on the back. You can still use these with your MISTI. You just take your little mat out and they work fine. Or these actually stamp so well. I have been amazed at how well they do stamp. So I'm going to ink this up, and so I don't mess up my piece, I am going to stamp off on a piece of scrap paper. And I think I'll just do it on this, and I'll do it right here on the edge. And look at that. I didn't prime the stamp or anything. That's the first run. They are awesome stamps. Now, I grant you, and I had said this for years, Stampin' Up! Is too expensive. But I will tell you, the quality that you get is worth the extra in the price. All of your stamps come in these nice plastic boxes. They have the name of the stamp. They will fit on a bookcase. It's just a wonderful way to store your stamps. So when you think about what you're getting, it really is not that bad of a deal. Okay, I'm going to bring this over, and I'm going to try my best to get this right in the middle. Oops, that's wrong. I'm glad I didn't stamp it. I want it to go this way. I almost messed up there, didn't I? So easy to do when you're talking. Yeah, I love that. That is beautiful. So I'm just going to rub my stamp over here. I don't like to leave them dirty. Not real dirty anyway. So now I am going to glue this down. I'm going to let that dry just a minute. And I think while that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use a little bit of my ATG on the back of this. And I'm just going to go here, and here, here, and here, and maybe just one little piece down the middle. And that should work. Sorry y'all heard the cling of my little glass jars. My watercolor jars, I have them in the container where I'm keeping my ATG gun. So when I stick it back in there, it rattles just a little bit. Oh, I love that. Is that not gorgeous? Now we're going to glue this on like that. And I'm gluing everything flat down. We're going to have a little dimensions with the butterflies because I'm going to glue them where they're kind of sitting up on the card, but we can lay it down flat for mailing. And I am going to glue this down just like this. I also have not, I think when I first came to y'all with the Stampin' Up, I was new and I didn't know as much about it as I do now. It's been a learning process. But if you want to come in, you do not have to sell. You can join up and just get your free kit. And right now, for signing up, $99, free shipping, and only taxable in states that carry sales tax. So whatever your tax rate is, that's what the tax that you will pay. If you are in a state that's fortunate enough not to have a tax rate, then you have no tax on it. It'll be $99. But you get a stamp set of your choice for free. You get the mini paper trimmer. You get the paper pumpkin card kit. It will be an older one, but it will show you what is in the paper pumpkin. And you also get a 6x6 pack of beautiful designer paper. Now, on top of that, you also get $125 of anything in any of the catalogs that you choose. And I thought, oh my word, what a wonderful time. They say that 95% of all the people that are signed up for Stampin' Up! Sign up only to buy for themselves. So you can actually come in under $99, at $99, get your freebies, and then you can shop and use your discount as long as you want. And you don't have to sell. You can just buy for yourself. And the only thing you're required to do is to purchase $300 within a 3-month quarter. So I don't really think that would be a hard thing for most all of us crafters are people that spend money on their craft supplies, and the fact that you would be getting some quality stamps. It's a great time. So if you're interested in joining, give me a buzz, or just go to my website and click on the little button that says join. It'll say join, or it'll say shop. And if you just want to shop, hit the shop button and go ahead and shop to your heart's content. And if you are someone that would like to join up, hit the join button and it will walk you through step by step. But if you do have questions and you need me, my phone number is listed at the top of my page, my web page, on the Stampin' Up page. You can give me a call. If you would email me and let me know that you're calling, I will try to make sure that I am available to sit down with you and go through the catalog and help you make your choices to the best of my ability. So just a thought for anyone that may be interested in doing this. If you're not interested in doing that and you just want to shop, again, it is such a great time for you to to shop, because you can go in the Celebration catalog and pick out anything that you want. You build your own kit, which I think is awesome. And yes, I'm using the Stampin' Up! Trimmer. I love, 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 love this trimmer. And I never thought I would embrace another trimmer after using the Cricut trimmer. Well, I'm here to tell y'all, I love this trimmer. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to cut my piece that is cut at 5 1/4 by 4, and this is going to be our mat for the inside. And look at this. This card is so cute. Now you could just write a note on the inside, or you could stamp another beautiful sentiment. It's got a sentiment right here. It says, "You've been on my mind." A little note, "Hello, beautiful." There are so many of these little sentiments that you can actually put on this card. I just think it's a beautiful, beautiful stamp set. I like the one that says, the good things in life are better with you." So I am going to stamp that out. If I can find my stamp, here it is. Because I thought that this would just make a beautiful little sentiment for the inside. Now these are nice, high quality photopolymer stamps that we all love, and I am just in love with that stamp set. And I got the punch with it. And you can buy that as a bundle, or you can buy them individually, however you see fit. But if you don't get this, I would definitely say get this. Because if you are a butterfly lover like I am, and y'all know I love my butterflies, you are cheating yourself if you don't get this stamp. It is gorgeous. And also on the let's see, what did I do with it? My Bo Bunny, I must have laid it somewhere else. I'm sure y'all never have this problem in your own craft room, where you lay stuff down and then you can't find it. And I had it just a moment ago because, oh, here it is. And with this Clementine stamp, we've got these other little butterflies, and I am going to stamp a couple of those inside the card. And the reason I'm doing that is just to kind of finish off the sentiment, and I am going to put this in my MISTI because these stamps are new, and in case I need to stamp twice, I will have them in there. Always a good rule of thumb, and I'm just going to use my mini MISTI because I'm using a smaller card base. And I hope y'all don't mind me bringing you the card like this. I will put all the measurements and everything that I used on the video as well as in the description. So that way, if you did not catch everything about this card, you can come back and pick up on it a little bit later. So, you know, getting the measurements and everything that you need in case you want to reproduce this card. And you might not have this exact butterfly background stamp, because but you could probably look it up under Sweet Clementine. I'll look and see if I can find a link for it, because I mean, anybody that loves butterflies needs this stamp. I wish I had this in my store so I could link it, you know, from my store, but I don't. So I did, like I said, I found it at Tuesday morning, and it was just one of those beautiful little finds that we run up on every now and then. When you run into Tuesday mornings, you just never know if you're going to find bukus of stuff that you are in love with, or if you're just going to find a little something here or there. But that particular day, I felt like I had hit pay dirt. So, and if you notice what I'm doing, I'm adding the little color by putting my sentiment in the black, but I am doing my butterfly in the blue. I just want to kind of keep that blue butterfly theme going So that's why I'm doing that. Let me wipe the edge of my Misty. I get ink all over everything. It is just the way I stamp. Now that looks a lot better, but I think it needs to be hit one more time. I am loving this Paradise ink. This is such a gorgeous blue, and it looks totally different. Look at the difference in the color here and what it actually stamps. It's much darker. Cut off of my edge. Bring that back over. The good thing is my sentiment stamped fine the first time, so I think we're good with that. And I think that looks really pretty. So I am pretty much ready to put that down, but I am going to go ahead and get my cover on my ink back on here without getting it on my fingers. And I am going to clean these off just a little bit. I'm just going to use my microfiber towel to wipe that off. And I'll clean that up in just a minute. And I think again I'm going to grab the, trying to give this ink time enough to dry because I don't want to smear it. So I'm going to do the same thing I did. I'm just going to go around my edges. And maybe just a little piece in the middle. I'm going to open this up and I'm very gently put this down just like that. And now this card is ready for me. There is one more thing I want to do. Since I've already done this, I am going to use a stamp block because I think it needs another butterfly in the bottom corner. So I am going to grab my small stamp block and I'm going to grab that Paradise ink again. And I'm just going to ink that up and I'm going to come down here in this corner. I'm just putting even pressure on that and I'm hoping it's going to stamp good without me needing to re-ink it because this wouldn't be a good thing right now. So that's why I'm giving it a little time, just holding it in place, and we're going to see how this pans out for me. Not bad. Not bad at all. I am very pleased with the way this card has turned out. So look how stinking cute. I do apologize that I didn't bring the entire card to you as I cut down my cardstock and stamped. I was playing. I wasn't expecting to have anything to come together because, like I said, I have worked on project after project and could not get anything to become cohesive enough that I liked well enough to bring to y'all. So I just kind of steered away, and I had worked on some different things and I couldn't get it. I was looking to see if I had that one ugly card I made. I may have thrown it away. I was working on this. I was working on this for my daughter's best friend is having a baby, and it's a boy. So I have been working on that, and that did come together. And I thought, I don't know if y'all would want to see that sort of thing. I even sat and made some little diagonal paper and some horizontal paper. I wasn't able to get things to come together for me. This little card here, I worked on it for 2 days, but it just, I don't know. If you like this little flower card, let me know. Leave me a comment and I'll be more than glad to bring this one to you. It just didn't feel like it came together like I wanted it to, and I'm hoping maybe it was just me. But if you would like to see this card done, I'll be more than glad to do it. I just didn't feel real good about it when I finished it, and maybe I just need to change the colors up a little bit. But anyway, that's why I've been MIA. But this card right here, and I'm going to zoom y'all in just a little bit. This card spoke to me when I got it finished. I was like, oh my goodness, I love the colors. And the camera's not doing it justice because this is a very bright, vivid yellow. And the camera's showing it more of a muted gold, and it's not. It's very vibrant. So if you like this card, please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. Let me know if you would like to see me bring this card to my channel. And if you do, I'll show you how to make this. And it's really not hard. It's a lot of pieces, a lot of layers, but it's not hard. But I enjoyed this one. I enjoyed the colors, and I enjoyed the butterflies, and I just enjoyed being here with y'all again. I just want to thank you again. I want to tell each and every one of you how much I love you, how much you mean to me. And until we craft again, be kind, be generous, be genuine, be true to yourself, but most of all, be true to God. And I always part company with telling you that let everything you do and say bring glory to Jesus. He's so worthy of our praise, our life, and our energy. So I want to spend my life giving him the praise that he so richly deserves. And if I can do that by bringing you a little uplifting card like this, then that's what I want to do. I love you guys so much, and I hope that we craft again real soon. Bye-bye.